Alright, today we're going to see just what kind of mods are required to make this 280 amp hour battery kit fit in these two smaller battery boxes. So let's get to it. Alright, so first thing, let's take some quick measurements. So across here we're looking at right at 13 inches. If I come in to the box here, these right here, these corners, this is what's causing all the problem. Up here at the top, I've got 13 1/4, actually 13 1/8 between those two. So there's plenty of room up top. The problem is these narrow down as you get further in. So if we go in, at the very bottom, I only have 12 1/2 inches. So there's no way that this is going to fit in here like this. But I think there's some mods we can do. And on the other box, from our last video, you can see that there's plenty of room for this to go in, but the way these posts go out the side, that's what keeps it from fitting. I can't get past these two posts. So there's a mod that we can do for that too. So the first thing we've got to do is we've got to open this up, and I've got to be really careful because I don't want to cut open any of the cells that are in here. So let's go ahead and get her out. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and remove all of the sides and then we'll bring it back. Alright, so I've got all the sides off. And if we take a couple of quick measurements. So with the sides off, looks like about 12 7/8 of an inch deep. So that's still, even with the sides off, that's still too long to fit inside this box. But if you take a look here, this BMS is almost 1.5 inches. So what we could do is take the BMS off, flip it around, and then wrap it down and place it on top. And then that would leave only 11 1/2 inches. So there would be plenty of room if we mounted the BMS on top. And we've got these standoffs right here that I could sit on, and right here, so that it would still leave the expansion ports, would still be able to expand, and there would still be plenty of room for your wiring. So yeah, that's really the only thing that you'd have to do different is mount this on top instead of on the front, and it would fit easily inside this case. Now on this box, really the only thing that's keeping it from fitting are these two posts. So in order to get this to fit in this box, and this is the box that I want to put it in, all I have to do is swap these two posts, just swap them, and then that would have them come up instead of out, and then there should be plenty of room. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so I'm using this extension because I don't want this to touch anything that might short this out. Okay, I'll set that one there. So now all I have to do is swap this one so that the post goes up there, and this one so the post goes up here. And again, when you're tightening these up, just make them snug. Don't over tighten them. And I want the long side down so that this is as far back as it can go. And I want this down and this on top. Okay. Now the sides all still fit, and you can see that the posts are on the top now. So what I need to do is I need to modify the top here so that those posts will stick through the top. All right, let me go ahead and get my sides taped back up. I don't have a whole lot of tape left, so I might have to substitute for some Gorilla tape. Just gonna tape it shut for now. All right, so now I need to figure out where I need to come through. So I'm just going to set this on top and mark Yep, that's correct on that end. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to make a similar hole like this right here and right here. And then I'll be able to mount this onto the top. All right, I've got this battery operated soldering iron from Ryobi. I'm going to give this a shot and see if I can't burn a slot through here using the soldering iron. I don't know if this is going to work, but it's worth a try. All right, I think this is going to work better if I remove this tape. All right. This doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be big enough for those posts to go through. So let me see if this is even going to work. All right, I got that finished. Let's see if it fits over. Okay. That one is meant for this side. So that is actually a perfect fit. So now I just need to replicate that right here. Okay, I've got this one burned all the way through. Let's turn this off. Now let's see if this fits. Okay, I think that's going to work. A little bit tight down here on this end, but I think that'll work. And this end looks just fine. So let me go ahead and finish taping this up, and then we'll get it installed. All right, it's all taped up. All corners are taped. Do you guys remember which one of these posts is positive and which one's negative? Lucky for me, I have a positive sticker on this post right here where it used to come out here. So I assume that this is positive, but I'll check just to make sure. All right, let me get my voltmeter here. And if this is positive and I put my positive post there, I should have a positive number. If the number comes up negative, I'll know that those are backwards. So let's put that there, put that there. And my number is positive 13.72 volts. So this is correct, it's positive. Let's go ahead and get this in. Oh, I need to get my strap installed first. All right, I can't get the strap to stay, so I'm just going to tape it to the side just to keep it out of my way. Okay, it's a perfect fit. And you remove the tape. Oh man, I put it in upside down. All right, well, let me flip that around and then we'll bring you back. All right, we've got this in there correctly now. So let's get this strapped down. There. I mean, seriously, that's a perfect fit. And when I put it in, I wanted the positive on this side because that lines up best with the top. Now, if I had put it, you know, the other way, it would have still worked, but the wire routing works better this way. Okay, so now I need to bolt these on, and then I should be good to go. Let me go grab those bolts. Okay. Get those hand tightened for now. And remember, because I've got this unit turned off, I don't have to use a resistor to preload the transistors. This is a little bit snug, but I think we can get her to work. Okay, it's not the same size, so I'm gonna have to get the right size and then we'll come back. All right, everything's connected. Just need to get this on. Okay, just need to secure the top down. Okay, we got our box put together. So, moment of truth. What's it going to turn on? .8 volts, 110 on the out. Nothing is plugged in, so we have 0 watts. The temperature inside the box is 31 degrees Celsius. All right, so I've got 280 amp hours times the nominal voltage of 12.8 gives me 3,584 watt hours available. All right, let's see. Just a sanity check, make sure everything's working. Plugging in a battery charger. It's lit up. Should show green because this battery's fully charged. And there we go. So that's working. Okay, I've got another battery charger that runs off of 12 volt. cigarette lighter, and that showing that it's on. Let's plug, make sure we got a good connection. Looks like everything's working. And finally, I should be able to just throw my phone right here and it should start charging. All right, we're good to go. All right, and here I'm looking at the app that can monitor the BMS in the 280 amp hour kit. You can see there I've got my 280 hour kit, 100% charged, 13.7 volts. So yeah, looking good. All right guys, here's proof. You can put the 280 amp hour battery pack inside the new Battery Box Pro, and you can also put it in the original Licitti battery box. Just take that BMS, mount it on top, good to go. All right, that's going to do it for this week's video. I'll talk to you guys later.